Brooklyn. So representing New York, Taj Gibson opens up the scoring. Here's Luol Deng. You like the way he shot the ball much better the other night.
Well, I thought his arc was better. Let's see what happens today when he...
Julius attacks and Moz slams it home.
And that's what Moz is supposed to do when his man, in this case Lopez, leaves him to try to be a rim protector. He's got to go to the front of the rim, and then it abandons him.
What a start to the year, too, shooting 54% and 1 of 7 in the league to average 14, 8, and 4. That one is in and out. Ooh, and it falls right into the lap of Rondo. Good pass, no. Heritage saw man and Mozgov's team, who is 4-2 at home and 2-1 against the East. And, we'll see Freddie Hoiberg in a minute. Mozgov has a
8 to 10, but 10 assists.
So they didn't have a field goal in the last 6.5 minutes last night here in the building. And they lost a spirited game and a disappointing one for them. And now they got to go back to back. That's in traffic. That's in the lane. Good outlet by Ma. Nation. Couple of home games this week. OKC on Tuesday, Golden State on Friday, and then the Hawks next Sunday. So 3 for you to come here to Staples Center and enjoy the Lakers. Mozgov with the left. Too hard.
Second attempt.
Nick had 22 points against San Antonio on a 7 for 12 night, averaging just over 14 a game. That was a lob for Lopez. Going to wind up in the hands of Mozgov. Wants some help.
That time shot the gap and just about got a steal.
Mozgov, who has 3 steals in the game, also has that bucket. 3 steals already for Moz.
And if they're going to give Mozgov that much space at 15 feet, I would tell Moz, shoot the ball every time, unless you're missing every one. But he's not a bad shooter from that distance.
5.5 to go in the quarter. Jimmy Butler in very deep. Now goes inside out. They'll work it on the perimeter. It's up to Rondo. It'll hit the heel and go into...
Force Rondo in an ill-advised attempt.
The Chicago team 8-5. They're 500 on the road. 4-4. Mozgov again.
Yeah, he's
so
got
2 in a row from right there.
He's got a 15-footer. I mean, that time being guarded by a shorter defender.
Bulls lost a 4th quarter lead for the first time. Oh, it's tipped in.
Well, Lopez.
Yeah, Lou Williams, he's got 17. Into the post and Mozgov with Lopez right on his hip. Moz in deep, and he gets it with the left hand.
Quick release by Mozgov when he shoots that left-hand jump hook.
His 7th year, Timofey Mozgov. Rondo bounces to Lopez, wanted to go up and under. Instead goes over Mozgov with the left hand.
That was not bad footwork by Robin Lopez.
Again, he had Bobby Portis playing instead of him late. Whoa! As the lob goes underneath the Mozgov. Steam will bring it across the line. Clarkson all the way challenges Lopez. Lopez again leads the NBA in contested shots. Here comes Julius. He's in the paint. He can't score. Moz tried to tip it, and he does. It rolls. I don't know how much of a hand he got on it, but it did get to Lou.
It hit the shin of Rondo.
I think that was really what happened. Mozgov had a long way to go to try to tap that one. He's out on top. Still on top. 9 to shoot. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Clarkson's jumper is way short, and all of a sudden, as effective as the Lakers were, they've hit a little bit of a spell here.
Clarkson, the only one coming off the bench that hasn't scratched from the field. He's missed all 5 of his shots.
Underneath. That was contested by Mozgov, and Lopez cleans it up, and it's a 1-point basketball game with 1:20 to play here in the second quarter.
Maybe better served to run high screen and roll with Mr. Williams.
Offensive foul on Mozgov. Said he threw out that elbow and that arm, a little separation. So that's the second offensive foul here in a minute on the Lakers.
Also the second turnover due to the offensive foul. You see the left arm well away from the third quarter.
Yeah, remember a couple of games ago against Brooklyn, that was truly a starter's game. But other than that, I mean, the leading scorers come from the bench 9 out of 13 times. And Lou's been the leader 6 of those. Mozgov will take it from Rondo. Angelo Russell, and he is 1 for 5 tonight. So you're looking at Clarkson and Russell there combined 1 for 10.
But all 5 of D'Angelo's shots are from behind the arc. You know, got to get in a little closer when your long shot isn't being converted.
Some big buckets at the end.
The Bulls are shooting 56% right now.
Where's the defense? That's a work in progress for sure. Now the effort is there, but defensively, X's and O's wise, is a bit of a work in our minds for Julius. accomplished that one the other night. Youngest since Magic Johnson to accomplish that for the Lakers. Butler just forces his way through Mozgov.
That was just strength, because Mozgov actually, as he was backing up, got his hand on the ball, but Jimmy Butler just ripped it free and scored.
So many events. Jimmy Butler back to Rondo. Took Stu about 45 minutes to get 300 feet. Here is the ball back to Rondo, around Mozgov, tipped up once, twice, three times, still in the air in this very streaky NBA.
Well, the starters doing a better job here in the third quarter than they did in the first. They're up at +9 to start this quarter. Now +7.
Pass. Entry pass by Rondo. He's the defensive of the Twins. And becoming a little bit better offensive player as time goes by. It's tapped a couple of times, taken by Jimmy Butler. Butler has a 2-on-1 all of a sudden.
Mozgov took that one right away from Julius Randle, tipped it right away from him.
75-71, so all of a sudden it's down to 4. Randle, Mozgov, not a
team to continue to pressure them into the lead.
You've got to account where Rondo is on this end of the floor, too, and he goes and gets loose balls. It's about as well as anybody in this league. Here's Young. He hits it.